Welcome to the first episode of Life Isn't Ad. I'm your host, BC of the Solo Story Driven podcast, where we are going to be sharing perspective and not perfection. So each week, I'm going to take three stories on a particular topic, share those stories. Nothing is off the table. We're going to be talking about complicated stuff, funny, emotional, and many more to explore that what really feel heavy is not life itself, but everything layered on top. I have come to the realization that life itself is not overwhelming. It is the pressure, the noise, the expectation. And when I mean the expectation, it can be the expectation of our environment, expectation of our community, and most importantly, the expectation of ourselves. We have this expectation that sometimes is so unrealistic that it leads to us feeling so behind in life and also thinking that we are doing things wrong or not doing enough. The reason for Life Isn't That Hard podcast is not to motivate you. There are so many motivational podcasts out there. I love listening to motivational podcasts. There is nothing wrong with it. I have taken some of the advices, used them. Some things work out, some didn't, and I'm still going to continue to listen to motivational podcast. But this is not it. This is not a motivational podcast. I am not here to fix things magically. I am not here to sell you this positive mindset. What I'm here to tell you is that maybe you are not behind, maybe you are not feeling, and remind you that you're human, or even maybe life isn't that hard. We are just carrying so much all at once. There was a time when I was working on a particular project, and I am someone that is very result driven. I will do my research, I will get all the steps, give me everything that I need to know to get this result. You said do A, B, and C, and you're going to get this particular result. Guess what I am going to do? I am going to go ahead and do A, B, and C. So I have this particular project that I was working on. I showed up. I worked very hard. I did all the things only for me not to get the result that I was looking for. Do you know how disappointing that is? I was so frustrated. It forced me to look at life as very unfair. Sometimes the effort that you put in doesn't amount to the success that you're expecting. The delays, oh my God. What helped me through that season was listening to other people's stories. It helped me see a different perspective that I am not going through my journey alone. And I'm not happy like, oh, other people are also going through a downfall. That is not what this is about. But knowing that you're not alone in whatever path that you are walking. I was a girl that grew up that hard work equals to success, and going through that particular project and not getting the success that I was working for. I was gonna say open for, but actually working for. When I listen to other people's stories, it gave me a different perspective and remind me that we are all going through a different journey. That is something that we already know. It is so popular. We know that everybody's journey is so different. Everybody's life story is gonna be different. We know that, but most of the times we forget about that and focus on the works that we are putting in. So I created this space because I want you to not feel lonely in your journey. I am going to be sharing different stories just to see from another point of view that what you think is a failure is actually a lesson or something that you can use to detour. And we all have survived so many things. You have survived something, even things that you didn't think you're going to survive, you made it through. And right now, if you're going through anything so impossible that you think it's impossible, let's just say yes, it's impossible. Something that you see so impossible, I want to let you know that you still have strength in you to overcome them. So that is one of the reasons why life isn't that hard. It's going to bring stories from different life. We're going to talk about everything. I'm going to get a topic every week, 3 stories. So these stories are gonna be something on social. We can get anything from TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, Reddit. Nothing's off the table. And also, some of my friends, the people that I know personally in my life, with their permission, I can share their story and even mine when the time comes. But I want to really let you know that you are not alone in your journey. So this is going to be a place when life gets messy, unpredictable, painful, joyous, or whatever life throws at you. This is going to be a place where you will appreciate that you are not going through life alone. I am going to leave you with the wise word from Ellen Keller, who says, although the world is full of suffering, it is also full of overcoming. Let me say this again in a different way. Although life is full of suffering, it is also full of overcoming. So think about that and let us sit for a while. I will talk to you on the next episode. This is Life Isn't That Hard. Or maybe it is.